you ever felt a wave of false self-confidence wash over you? Maybe like you're high up in the sky for no reason in particular. Well, I know I did. I was a sophomore in college, and I was in a fraternity. The philanthropy chair comes up to me and he says, David, we voluntold you, that's word, to be the elected official participant for tonight's date auction that will be sponsored by a local sorority. So I thought, yeah, all right, this could be fun. I'm the man for the job. So armed with this sense of false self-confidence, I started having visions of what tonight would bring. Started going through these visions, you know the ones when you have this optimistic view or these elaborate thoughts right before something really stupid is just about to happen. Those were going through my head. I'm envisioning strutting out on the stage with big, bright lights shining in my face. The rays reflecting off my leather jacket and leather pants, and I don't actually own leather pants or leather jacket. In the vision, this all just kind of made a lot of sense to me. Come out there like a rock star. And girls, college attractive girls who were in the front row, throwing dollar bills and fainting. And then they'd announce me, David Kittle, the rich, intelligent, daredevil actor guy that loves in his free time to buy expensive champagne and cruise around the world in his luxurious yachts. And then the bidding would start. And girls would just be yelling bids one after the other, clawing over each other like Linus is, the pride of Linus is fighting over a T-bone steak. And then the bidding would slowly wind down and the girls would have to get in their last bids, bidding the other by $100 at a time. I was like Brad Pitt looking for my Angelina Jolie date for the night. I was unstoppable. I was mysterious. I was handsome. I was about to understand that I was really way over my head. So later that night, I show up at the bar that was hosting the event. I wear my best outfit, the one that I could afford on my Sally Mae budget of mine. Button-down shirt, nice blue jeans. I had a pack of my fraternity brothers there to support me or to step on my throat when I'm just about to drown. Check in, they said I'll be number 12 with 3 behind me. And I thought, ladies, look out. David Kittle coming in for the finale. So as the bar started to fill up with people, the announcer started getting the crowd going. The music turned up. The lights were flashing like this. The crowd was getting raised up. The announcer announced the very first person. He comes on stage. I'm lost in thought in the back, and I'm thinking, the visions of what I had thought before are definitely changing now. I'm starting to feel very anxious. My heart rate is bumping up higher. My hands are starting to sweat and to shake. I'm looking out in the crowd, and the lights are still very bright, but I'm looking for that front row of really attractive young women with the dollar bills in their hands, but I'm not seeing them. And then the auctioneer, sold for $100. The first contestant falls away. So this happens for the next couple people. I'm realizing that my false self-confidence shield is slowly starting to melt away, starting to feel a lot more anxious, a lot more sweaty. And then contestant number 3 sold for $50. Bids are starting to dwindle. Interest is starting to fade. I realized that people in college don't have as much money as I had thought. In comes contestant number 10. Contestant number 10 is not actually just one contestant, it's 2 guys coming out. Strutting their stuff, no bids. I realize I'm in trouble. 2 guys, no bids. The auctioneer doesn't know what to do, so he goes backstage, pulls another 3rd guy, throws him on the pile of 2 guys, and he bids. Nobody, no bids. And I'm sitting there pretty petrified now. Auctioneer goes and pulls a t-shirt from off stage, throws it on the pile of 3 guys. Sold. Contestant number 10, 3 guys, 1 t-shirt, $15. I'm petrified. Number 11 doesn't sell. I have sweat going from my head down to my toes. If I had leather on, it would be shrunk to my body in the original image I had. Contestant number 12, come on down. So slowly make my way to the stage, begrudgingly shaking at this point. Just completely fearful, totally awkward, big. The lights were never as hot as they were at this moment. I'm looking down. If I had a shell, like a turtle, I'd be hiding in it. The auctioneer opens the bids. Time stood still. Felt like I was up there for a year. No bids. I figured he would have to throw a box and a half of t-shirts at me in order to get me to sell by this point. No bids. And then suddenly, like a halo in the distance, $25. $25? Okay, that's a start. My confidence is rising. I could see the lionesses fighting over the T-bone steak. I thought just a couple more girls and I'd be at $100 and it'll all be great. And then the auctioneer sold for $25. He points out in the crowd to figure out who had bought me. I'm thinking, all right, is she gorgeous? Is she the girl of my dreams? Is she my best friend Steve? Have you ever felt a wave of false self-confidence? Have you ever thought, what is a best friend worth? Bidding starts at $25. Thank you. Great. Well, thank you, David. Next up will be Michelle.